Hi everyone, are you struggling to find gifts for him? It could be that you're shopping for Father's Day, or it could be that you want something for your husband or partner's birthday, or you might just want to get somebody something just because. They're difficult to shop for, men, aren't they? So we thought we'd make the first in this series of videos a one about gifts for him. So today you'll find out how to put together gifts based on hobbies and interests, how to put together a small bundle to make it a little bit more meaningful and personalised, and how to get free shipping. Okay, so now for the fun bit. So I've pulled together a selection of some of the things we sell, and I thought I would do a bit of a video on how we put them together. So you might have somebody that likes cycling. So we've got these really great mugs. You fill almost a pint in here, it's 500 ml, so that's good. And what you could do is you could either combine that with another cycling gift. So we've got lights, we've got some tools to mend your bike with, or otherwise you could get some of their favourite treats. So what's dad or your partner's favourite treat? What do they like? Chocolate? So you can put that in there. Or they might need an energy boost after they're cycling. So if you can combine things, then that shows a lot more thought than just giving them a gift pack, for example. Okay, so they might not be a cyclist, but they might like outdoor things. So we've got things like waterproof dry bags. These are really good. So you can use these for beach, wet weather, sailing, camping. That's good, and it folds over. I won't get it out because we're short for time, but that's a good gift. And you could combine that with something like a waterproof phone case. So that's pretty good, and you could put those together, or that could be a standalone gift on their own, and that would mean that they look after all their valuables, so that's quite thoughtful. Again, you can combine that with other things. What else do they do? Lots of men are getting into gardening now, as well as women. Well, I suppose they always have, like Percy Thrower and the guy off thingy, I can't remember what he's called, sorry Alan Titchmarsh. Ace of Spades, really good mug. Again, like the other one, it's enamel, so it won't break whether you have it inside and outside. It's fun, and you could combine that with, say, some of our seed gifts. So I picked these ones out. These are veg. Men really like growing veg. They think it's kind of quite manly. So you could put those together, and then again, that is quite nicely thought through. We've got lots of those. I picked veg, but there's herbs, there's cat lovers, he might be a cat lover, or there's florals if he does like to grow flowers. So they're quite good. Right, okay, on to cocktails. Love a cocktail in our house. I really like these. So it's a pack of cards. They're waterproof, so you won't spill your drink, or if you do spill your drink, it's fine. So they're normal cards, but on them you've got recipes. So you've got your traditional ones, like a margarita, and there's loads of recipes in here. So Dad could make a Manhattan, he could make an old-fashioned, and there's also lots of information about the glasses and things that you need. So I think that's quite a nice gift. So I might pick that for someone. In fact, I have given that to someone and it was really well received. And there's also a set of grow your own herbs. So you could put those together and that would be a nice gift. It depends how personalised you want to be. So you could say maybe combine that with a spirit, or get a little miniature and put it with, or if you want to spend a lot of money, you could buy a bottle. Lots of people buy bottles, and bottles is a very good gift, I think. But if you then combine it with something else, it makes it more meaningful. Or you could put your mixers or whatever you want with it, or again, sweets. You might find some nice cocktail sweets. So that's a good idea for a cocktail lover. Okay, so we really like the cocktail playing cards, so we started to stock the beer playing cards. These are great. Again, got a really nice quality tin. They are waterproof, so if you spill your beer, it doesn't matter. No recipes of how to make beer, but they have got like trivia on them, which is quite fun if you're out for a drink with your mates. So I never knew Carlsberg Special Brew was created in honour of Winston Churchill, and I certainly didn't know that beer is supposed to protect against kidney stones. Go figure. But yeah, that is a nice gift for somebody who likes to drink beer. And you could either combine that with some of Dad's special beer, buy him a case or a can, depending on what your budget's like, or you could give him a bottle opener. So we've got good selections of bottle openers on the site. Does he like music? So there's a guitar one, which is quite sweet. And this is one of my favourites. It's the Ace of Spades. Could go with that mug, couldn't it? But it's credit card size, so it can go in your wallet at £3. I think that's good. So you've got like a good gift there for someone who likes a drink. Okay, so staying on the gaming theme, I'm going to just show these now. I'm not sure I would buy these for my dad. I think my kids would think it was very cringe if they did. Dating cards. So if you're buying for your partner or something, you might be going out on a date with a new person, or it might be that you just want to have a bit of a laugh with someone you already know, or just to spice things up a bit. But these are good because they have like conversation starters. So if you go out with somebody, you might want to have a bit of a chat about something a bit different, or you might be going out with someone and be really shy and you want to have a bit of a conversation starter. So dating cards, they've been really popular. And then, that we also got the confessions game. If you want something a bit more spicy, I'm not sure you'd buy that for Dad's Day. So does Dad wear glasses to watch TV? Or to read a book? We've got some nice glasses case. All the better to see you is quite fun. Again, you need to think about receptacles, so you could give him a little surprise and put him a little short in there that he wouldn't be expecting to see, or you could go a lot more conventional and maybe a book and some glasses or something like that. Could be really nice. Okay, so everyone likes different things. Dad might need a bit of pampering. Lots of men now are looking more and more at skincare. These rollers have been really, really popular this week. This is Jade. It comes in a little bag, under £10. You really can't go wrong. So, and you put it in the freezer and it's really nice. So you could do that in another set, or you could do a whole pampering gift set for him. There's a blue one here, which is really good for drainage. It also comes in rose quartz, but I thought blue was maybe a little bit more appropriate, and they come in a little bag, so that's nice. Not forgetting our bestseller, Beard Balm. So this one is made from cedarwood and cypress. Right, so more and more men now are having facial hair. I have to say I'm not a fan, but both my husband and son have both got facial hair now. And I've got them both this. It smells lovely, it really does. And it's really good at softening it. So especially when you start growing a beard, it can be quite stubbly. And as you sort of use this, it really softens it and it makes it a lot nicer. So this is made by a small UK company. It's vegan, naturally vegan, 300 mil, 30 mil. So I got my husband this in January, I think, and he's still using it. So unless you've got a really long beard, this is going to last a long time. Okay, so I hope that's given you some inspiration. And as I say, if you try and group items together, it makes the gift more meaningful, but also it's really good to save on the postage. So on our website, we do free postage over £20. So if you combine 2 or 3 smaller gifts together, then you will easily hit that threshold. And we don't just do gifts for men, we do gifts for ladies and for pets as well. So if you're on a smaller budget and you want to kill a few birds with one stone, you could buy 3 presents and just get to the postage threshold. And also, if you subscribe, we offer 10% off the first purchase, so a really good reason to sign up. Lots of customers are really enjoying the Ultimate Gift Guide, and there's lots of stuff in there about similar to the things you've seen today, but also things about wrapping and experience gifts and everything like that. So do sign up to the website. Okay, so just a little bit more about our website. And we will always have between 80 and 100 items in stock. We try and turn them over quite regularly, which means there's always something different going on. So hopefully there'll be a choice, but not so much choice that you feel overwhelmed, like when you're shopping on some of the retail giant sites. And as I say, we do gifts for him, gifts for her, and gifts for your pets. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please click subscribe, because this is the first in a series. We're going to do gifts for her next and show you what we've got that you might put together to make an imaginate gift for her. And then finally, we've got gifts for pets. And when we do the pet gifts ones, we might have me and my daughter giving our spaniels a bath. So that could be comedy or chaos, who knows? Hopefully it will go smoothly. And in the Gifts for Her video, we're going to offer you a free gift. So please hit subscribe and come back. Okay, so just a little bit.